Well, good morning to you. Welcome to high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports, live from the Macomb Western Holiday Boys Basketball Tournament, the final day of this tournament. And it is a consolation bracket semifinal this morning at Brophy Hall as the Illini West Chargers and Pittsfield Sockies go head to head. Good morning to you. I'm Charlie Hill. Jack's alongside. Tim manning the camera this morning. It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. These two teams, well, they don't play in the regular season anymore, but they have played quite a bit over the years, and usually a good battle when these two programs get together. Looking forward to it this morning. We'll have games back at Western Hall at 1 and 2:30 in championship bracket semifinals, and then more throughout the day today on Central Illinois Sports. Send a text to a friend, let them know they can watch the game right here on a semi-TV quality broadcast with Jack and Charlie on Central Illinois Sports and the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairie Land FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Liberty, Berry, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Stop by the facility nearest you. They're happy to help, or log on to greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Illini West on the season. They're having a nice year. They are 8-6 at this point. The Sockies are 6-5 on the season. They win over Abington Avon in their consolation bracket quarterfinal. And, of course, Illini West handled Brown County fairly easily in the second half of that contest in a big win for them as well. A lot to like about this Illini West team, Jack.
Well, when you start looking at a team that came out and played the top teams in the tournament really close, in fact had Eureka on the ropes by playing a 1-3-1 and actually playing the Robertson boy, who's only about 5'7" down low, and he was covering a lot of things up. They caused a lot of problems. When they went to man, even though they're a pretty quick team, Eureka really recovered from that and did really well after that. So I'll be anxious to see how they come out on the defensive side today.
So Illini West team, good size, good speed, good strength. It's a really solid team that they have here, and it'll be a tough matchup for the Sockies. But one of the things we talked about in the win against Abington Avon that you had to really like about Pittsfield was the energy level they came out with.
Well, they got on the floor, they got after the ball, and when I say they got on the floor, they put the skin of their knees and their elbows on the floor and really went after things, start driving towards the basket instead of just playing out beyond the perimeter, and that really made a difference because when they started counting on the three-point shot and you start doing about 2 for 20 on it, you're not going to have much success.
It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Brophy Hall, it's the practice kind of multi-purpose facility across from Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. They play the two consolation semifinal games here at Western Hall. They're playing the 5th and 6th place semifinals, and a dandy game there. 45-42, Rockridge leads West Hancock with 3 seconds left in the game. They just hit a 3 to go up and break the tie. So we thought that would be a good matchup, and it has proven true so far. Could be headed to overtime, never know. Still 3 seconds left. Let's pause for a timeout here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll talk about keys to the game next on Central Illinois Sports.
Here at Mountain Dew, it's easy to tell who really loves the outdoors. For one thing, there's the rack on your car and the hitch on the back of your truck. There's your garage full of toys, from dirt bikes to wakeboards. And there's your cooler full of Mountain Dew, always at the ready. Because when it's time to get out there, climb into your deer stand or your fishing boat, a cooler of ice-cold Mountain Dew, that's as important a piece of outdoor gear as your spinning rod or your four-wheeler. Mountain Dew. Get out and do.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Farmers, are you looking for high-yield genetics to help the bottom line on your farm? Contact Lipcomb Seed Sales for high-yielding A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. We have the luxury right now to be offering the highest-yielding soybean lineup Pioneer has offered in 30 years. Couple that with a service that is second to none, and you have a winning combination for your farm. For corn, check out the results of the National Corn Growers Yield Contact and see who's at the top. Maybe today is a good day to revisit Pioneer corn hybrids as well. Contact Aaron, Evan, and Brett today for high-yielding A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. Go Eagles! Trucks LLC will be located this fall in the new building at 14 East Industrial Park Drive in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0044. Diesel repair service offering 24-hour roadside repair, mobile service units, semi-truck and trailers, farm and ag equipment, DOT inspections, hydraulic hose repair, anything diesel, we can come to you along the road in the field or at your shop. It's Trucks. Call 217-922-0044. That's 217-922-0044.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. You talked about this Illini West team and their opening round game. It really was a dandy contest. They lost 52-41 to Eureka. They were actually up double digits in the third quarter, and then Eureka went on a crazy run to end that game, and really nothing Illini West could do about it. Eureka just started really hitting shots in a hurry, and they did a nice job to rebound and beat a good Brown County team day before yesterday, I guess. 63-41 was the final in that contest, and man, it really in that second half wasn't close.
No, and it was kind of like what happened to them on the Eureka game. For 20 minutes, I talked to Justin Ellison a little bit ago, their head coach. He said, for 20 minutes, we just played great. I don't know what happened. I said, there's 16, Coach. He goes, I know. He said, you just never know what's going to happen. On the other side, Brown County was playing in a battle game, and then all of a sudden, once the Illini West got the lead, it was just over.
Pittsfield, of course, fell in the opener 46-33. Came back, beat Abington Avon 62-36. Saki shook it up a little bit with the starting lineup and also worked some other guys into the rotation a little bit. I thought Ethan Gratton came in and gave the team some good minutes in that post play.
Came up and made a good left-handed close shot over the top of the rim that was a kind of a difference maker. And when other guys start playing your position, it makes you a little hungrier, and I really felt like the Sakis responded. Some people say, well, Abington doesn't have a win. I'll tell you what, the way they played against Southeastern, I was pretty nervous about that game going in, and Pittsfield ran away.
Yeah, that Abington team just struggled mightily offensively, but defensively a pretty good squad, and the Sakis still found a way to put up 62 points. They'll need that kind of an offensive output against this Illini West squad. This is the team that has multiple weapons offensively. Nolan Dietrich is a good shooter for them. A lot of his game in the mid-range. You get Kobe Robertson, who can really get to the basket. And we saw Drake Mudd have a day against Brown County.
Yeah, Drake Mudd, it looked like Dietrich was going to be the guy in control, but Mudd really was the offensive prowess on that. And I really liked the play of Gannon Bergman in the 3 minutes he got to play. I mean, he was another one of those kids that every time he moved, somebody called a foul on him that day. And I can't imagine that happening here. I was teasing the other day because Brad Gooding worked the game with Illini West with him actually being an administrator there. Well, a little bit of home cooking again, even though I love the young man and his son who's out here that's going to referee the game. But refereeing in against a team that he wore their uniforms.
Yep, that'll be a part of it, though. Kennedy Gooding does a good job, good young official,
He's
and need more like him to get involved on the officiating side. I can tell you, after sitting at Western Hall for the better part of 2 days, I don't know why anybody does it. You listen to the way people talk and the things they say and the things they yell, and you kind of think, man, that $65 or whatever they get, sure not very much.
No, it's not, and we need more people to get out there and do it. And I noticed the IHSA has put a provision in for 15 and 16-year-olds to have a provisional ability to referee, and I guess for like junior high, maybe that'll help.
Yeah, I don't know, man. A 15, 16-year-old, you better
have Dad go along with you to take the crowd and maybe. I tell you what,
you can get Jason Evener in there like he did with Jacob that one time at the Little League. You know, you were there. It's time for you to be quiet, and that guy was quiet after that. Yeah, it's I don't know. People have fallen into this trap of if things aren't going well, they just look for somebody else to blame, and too often it becomes the guys in the stripes. And you know, I love comments like, "We got to call it both ways." Well, actually, if your team fouls a lot and the other team doesn't, they don't have to have an equal amount of fouls. That's not really how this works, Grandma.
Might be a good job for Bill Grimsley. You know,
might be. Actually, one of the better officials, I think, is Tracy Shelton, because you can yell at him all day long and he doesn't care.
That's the way Bob Bigley used to be. When you can't hear it, doesn't bother you.
It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. A final time out here. We'll have starting lineups and play-by-play. Illini Western Pittsfield next.
Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers! Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Just about time to meet the starting lineup. Starting lineups brought to you in part by Bowlers Universe. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays until midnight. Saturdays 4 to midnight. Stop by and see them on New Year's Eve. They'll be open till midnight then and have some entertainment for you as well. And you can come out and bowl, too, on New Year's Eve. Go out and check it out at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Well, let's meet the visiting team on the scoreboard first of all. The Illini West Chargers, Justin Ellison's squad is 8-6 on the season. They will start at a guard, a 5'9" junior, Colby Robertson. At a second guard, he's a 6'1" senior, Drake Mudd. And at the third guard is the 6'1" senior, Nolan Dietrich. Out of forward is Reese Shoup. Shoup is a 6'2" junior. And at the other forward is the 6'4" senior, Gannon Bergman. Bergman, Shoup, Dietrich, Mudd, and Robertson for Illini West. For the Pittsfield Sockies, Brad Tomave's team, 6-5 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 6-foot senior, Adam Musgrave. At a second guard, the 5'8" senior, Nolan Daniel. Brennan Tomave at the third guard, a 6-foot junior. And Javen Petty will also play guard, a 6-foot junior for the Sockies. The lone forward in the starting lineup is Connor Allen, the 6'2" junior. Allen, Petty, Tomave, Daniel, and Musgrave for Pittsfield. Just about ready to tip it off here at Brophy Hall. God's country. Bergman in the middle against Musgrave. And it's high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports, and the tip is up and controlled by the Sakis. Petty has it into the front court against what looks to be a 1-3-1 zone for Illini West. Out top, Tom Have. Wanted to reverse the ball, now gets it back to Petty. Petty attacks the seam, right side Daniel. Daniel gets out of the wing. Not a lot of sideline space on that side of this court. You have to make sure you don't run into the wall. Here's Musgrave now for a 3 left side. It's well short. And the rebound down to Mudd, his first. So the Sakis get turned away on their first attack of the contest. Here comes Illini West into the front court. Dietrich works the down low to Bergman. Backs his way in, kicks it out. 3 ball on the way up, no good by Shoup. Rebound putback is good, however, by Mudd. And a 2-0 advantage for Illini West.
Mudd with the offensive board. Nobody boxed him out. He got the bucket.
2-0 Chargers. 7:07 to play in the opening period. Daniel with the deep in the corner, out front to Petty now. Petty to Tomave, left wing. Gets it in the corner to Musgrave. Musgrave has already used the bounce, out of it to Tomave. Petty now, under 7 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Daniel gets it to Musgrave in the lane, puts up a little 10-footer, it's good. And the Sakis tied up at 2 points apiece with the first basket of the day by Adam Musgrave. 2-all on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Here's Robertson, drives, kicks, right side Dietrich, deep, 3, good. Good ball movement by the Chargers and a 5-2 Illini West advantage.
Tried a little 1-2-2 press for 3 quarters. Didn't really slow him down.
Robertson really makes things go with that quickness with the ball in his hands, doesn't he? He found the open shooter that time with ease.
Not going to shoot much when he drives, but he'll give you that little scoop or wrap around a lot.
Here's Daniel right side, 3 trying to answer, no good, and Robertson's got the board. Full speed into the front court. Coast to coast, goes up for the layup. It's no good. Petty has the rebound for the Sakis. He'll push. Gets it to Musgrave. Musgrave dribble drive into the window. Blocked off the backboard by Dietrich. Rebound loose. Down low. Shot put up no good by the Sakis' Connor Allen, but he's fouled and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Connor Allen will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Was that on Dietrich, I'm going to guess? I believe so. It was Dietrich.
Good enough for me.
Yep, I think I saw that. I can't see the shooter even, so Allen's first one's up and good.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. You'll find them on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
5:51 left in the quarter. Second one up by Allen, no good. Rebound fought for, taken off by Illini West.
Bergman got the board, gives it to Dietrich, and he'll walk it up. A 5-3 Charger advantage. They're in the visiting road uniforms. The dark navy, the orange and white. Sharp-looking uniforms for Illini West. Out top with it is Robertson. Hands it to Mudd. Knifes the lane. Back to Robertson on the wing. 5:29 to play here in the first. This is a consolation bracket semifinal. The winner will play Monmouth Roseville at 5 o'clock this evening. Dribble drive on the baseline now. Looked like the man might have stepped out of bounds. Finds Mudd down low, though, and makes it a 7-3 advantage.
That's because he did.
Yeah, I thought Dietrich stepped out.
Yep, no doubt about it.
Right side, Daniel deep in the corner. Gets it out top. Tom Abe sets his feet, fires away from downtown, no good. Rebound secured by Illini West. Dietrich pushes into the front court. Shoot. Bounce pass. There's Musgrave on the steal for the Sakis as he got into the passing lane. Gets it to Petty. Petty into the front court. Threw it to, it was tipped. Out of bounds, and it'll stay Saki basketball. We're kind of a weird angle here on the floor almost. And I couldn't see that ball got tipped. I thought they just thrown it directly out of bounds.
I haven't seen this little since I did a touchdown at Arcola for Camp Point Central.
A touchdown?
Yeah, I called a touchdown on the kickoff return.
Yeah, you called it by feel, right? Here's Daniel out front, pestered by Robertson. To Allen on the right wing, back out top Daniel. Caden Anstedt's checked in. He gets the ball to Tomave, who's 3-point shots an air ball, but an offensive board for Connor Allen. To Daniel, and the Sakis will reset. 4:27 to play in the first. Musgrave, baseline jump shot up, no good. And on the rebound, it's secured by Bergman. Out to Mudd into the front court for the Chargers. They lead 7-3 with 4:15 to play in the first. Mudd with a right wing. Out top, Robertson drives the lane, kicks to Mudd. Mudd for a 3, good from downtown. Petty will check back in just a moment for the Sockies as Brad Timehave not happy with the defensive rotation.
7 for Mudd already.
7 of the team's 10, and the Chargers shooting it well, even though it's 10:30 in the morning. Here's Anstead, left side Timehave. He's missed a couple of threes to start the day. Right side Daniel. Skips it back across to Timehave. To Daniel right side. Baseline, Allen, Timehave for a 3. Good. Good rotation, good patience that time. And makes it a 10-6 score. We told you Sockies are going to have to hit some shots in this contest if they're going to hang with the Illini West. Now here's Mudd on the dribble into the front court. He'll work it out between the circles to Dietrich.
I think if Musgrave would have stayed with him there, he might have caused him even more problems.
Right side Mudd. Bounces on the baseline. That's Bergman. Looks back door. There's Robertson sneaking behind. But the pass was a little wide, so he had to pull it back out. Mudd, right side, 3. Same spot, same result.
10 for him already.
Mudd with 10 first quarter points. And there's still just a little under 3 minutes to play in the first period.
3 or 4 from the 3.
That's pretty good, isn't it? About 75%. Here's Timehave left side. Gets it with the high post, Anstead. Right side, Daniel. Bounces it down low, Allen. Allen's into a double team. Out of it to Nolan Daniel. To Timehave. Left side, Musgrave. 13-6, the Charger lead. Sockies trying to answer here. Stay within shouting distance. Timehave makes the 3. Looks down low, finds Allen. Ball was tipped, though, on the pass and stolen away. Turnover the first of the contest by the Sockies, and Illini West a chance to add on this 7-point lead with 2:17 to play in the first period. Dietrich gets it to Shoup. Right side Mudd. Don't leave him, right?
I wouldn't leave him that open.
Over to Dietrich for a 3, and they're raining threes from everywhere. Brad Timehave wants the timeout. We will pause as well as the Illini West Chargers take the lead over the Pittsfield Sockies. Good ball movement. A knockdown 3 by Dietrich. 2:02 to play in the first. Chargers on top by 10.
Timely application of crop nutrients based on soil test results and the individual yield goals is the focus of the agronomy team at Logan Agri-Service, Inc. Logan Ag delivers anhydrous ammonia, dry fertilizer, UAN, liquid starter, and our lineup of Logan Agri-Yield micronutrients direct from us to your field. Striving to get the right fertilizer products at the right place in the right field at the right time, that's Logan Agri-Service. For fertilizer and application services, call 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
2:02 to play in the first. It's 16-6. Illini West on top of the Pittsfield Sockies. Brad Timehave called the timeout, and Illini West came out to play today, didn't they? What are they, 4 or 5 from 3?
They are. 6 of 8 shooting.
Wow. And here's a Socky near turnover. Ball was tipped away during the timeout. Eli Mendenhall checked in, as did Javen Petty. Brennan Timehave is going to check back in here in a moment. Daniel bounces on the baseline to Musgrave. Back out to Daniel, 1:40 to play in the first. Musgrave caught in a tough spot in the corner to Daniel. They got to get the ball reversed, get that zone movement. Here's Petty.
He hopped.
Yep, might have got away with steps, didn't he? To Allen, over to Daniel. Good look, 3-ball, left-hander, good. Daniel tickles the twine from 19-9. And the Sockies answer.
You're going to have a few of those just to stay in the game the way these guys are shooting.
You wouldn't expect Illini West to shoot like this all game, but hey, the way they're moving the basketball, they're creating open looks for their teammates.
They've had a good tournament already, I tell you. Well, they've been one of the top teams playing. Just got beat in that first-round game.
Here's a drive-in by Robertson. Gets it in the paint. Shot Bergman, no good. Foul, then he'll shoot 2.
Bergman might have got by with a step ahead of that, and the foul's going to go against Musgrave, I do believe. His first, team first. Free throws to be shot by the big boy and Gannon Bergman, the 6'4" man. Maybe even plus that. 1:02 left in the quarter, 16-9, the Illini West lead. First one up, no good.
Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Timehave in. Daniel sits down. Just did a 3 a moment ago. 1:02 to play in the first, and Bergman trying to make good on the second free throw here.
Second one by the big boy is up and good.
Makes it a 17-9 Charger lead with a minute to play in the first. Petty walks it up for the Sockies. Chargers have switched into a man-to-man now. Ooh. Petty nearly came off of his shoe tops that time. Allen drives in, bounces in the corner to Timehave. Gets the screen from Allen, finds him on the roll. Fadeaway off balance shot, no good. There's Mendenhall with the rebound, though. Muscles up, shot won't fall, but he's fouled. And Eli Mendenhall heads to the stripe to shoot a pair.
Good offensive rebound that time. And let's see. I believe that's Bergman going to pick up the foul. His first, team second. Free throws for Mendenhall, looking for his first points. 38.2 seconds left in the quarter. 17-9. Mendenhall's first is good.
Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy Real. They're there today to serve you at Real Net and Twine. 217-285-5013.
Second one no good. Rebound comes off to Illini West.
Mudd on the board with 33 seconds to play in the first period.
His third rebound along with 10 points. Having a day.
Chargers have gone with these 5 guys the entire quarter. They're playing well. Mudd, left side 3, off the mark this time. Rebound down to Musgrave for the Sockey's. Down by 7, but a chance to cut it closer with 18 ticks to play in the first quarter. Petty toward the right wing, gets it to Allen. Allen kicks to Musgrave. Musgrave right side, Petty. Petty look for an opening. Now Tomave glances up at the clock to Petty. Hands it to Musgrave, 3. Musgrave, 3 on the way. Tip up by Allen is good as the buzzer sounds. Allen put it in right as the buzzer sounded on the putback. 3 missed by Musgrave. Allen at the buzzer puts the Sockey's within 5, 17-12. The lead for Illini West after 1 quarter.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Ready to start the second quarter, a 17-12 advantage for Illini West on top of Pittsfield. Chargers will have the basketball to start the second quarter.
Yeah, the athletes from Pittsfield, guys like Connor Allen, are really going to have to kind of step it up in this one. Not that they're doing anything wrong, but there's a lot of really good athletes out there for the Chargers right now.
Well, the big thing about Illini West is these 5 guys, I'm not sure they've had a shot that they've made that wasn't with an assist. You know what I mean? They're really moving the ball well to their teammates. Here's Dietrich trying to back his man down, out to Robertson, top of the key.
Hard to find a weakness.
Gets it to Shoup. Mudd took a single dribble, needs some help. Way out front, Robertson. Guarded by Connor Allen. That's a tough guard for Allen. Robertson is, cat quick.
Way out front.
Here's Dietrich now on the drive. Steps out of bounds, but they'll say that's because he was bumped by Musgrave there.
Musgrave will pick up his second. It'll be second team foul on the Sockey's at the 7:29 mark.
You can see him.
Musgrave down. Here comes Daniel.
Dietrich on that drive. Musgrave just got him with the body that time, it looks like.
Just
called for his second foul.
A little patient. He'd have been out of bounds.
Second time, though, he stepped out of bounds down here. That time, I don't disagree with the official that he did get bumped, but you can tell the depth perception's not great on this end.
Don't think that it caused him to go out of bounds, though.
I wouldn't disagree with that. It is a lot farther behind the basket than what you're usually used to. Wouldn't you agree?
I think it shouldn't be, but it is.
At Brophy Hall, here's Mudd, knifes the lane. Shot up no good. Rebound pulled in by Allen. Mendenhall was the man on the guard that time that caught Mudd kind of coming in the lane. He might have bumped him.
Well, Mendenhall helped Allen get that rebound, too.
Petty with it on the wing. Looks in the corner to Connor Allen. Allen, Petty, Mendenhall, Tomave, and Daniel here to start the quarter for Pittsfield.
Can't throw that little sloppy bounce pass out front or they'll head the other way with it.
Here's Allen, gets in the middle, and had it knocked away. He's on the floor after, keeps it alive. Ball was kicked, it's still loose, and Petty comes out of the scrum with it to Mendenhall, free throw line. Shovel past Daniel, shot fake, he says, get me out of here. Land of the Giants, throws it back out. Petty, deep, 3, right side, won't go. And the rebound pulled in by Shoup for the Chargers. Shoup, Robertson, Bergman, Dietrich, and Drake That's the 5 they came to the dance with, and they've played this entire game so far. 6:19 to play in the half. Robertson, dribble drive in, beats his man, kicks to the wing. Mudd, extra pass, out top. Dietrich, 3, good. Terrific ball movement by Illini West once again. And the Chargers take an 8-point lead on the Trucks LLC scoreboard with 6:05 to play in this first half.
9 for Dietrich.
I'm telling you, there's had to be an assist on almost every shot that the Chargers have taken so far. They're playing well. Here's Mendenhall now, and as he drives in, he'll be bumped and fouled by Bergman.
Bergman's going to pick up his second, third team foul, not a shooting foul, ball on the floor. Into the game comes the other of the Robertson boys, and Wesley. He's just a freshman, I do believe. Yep. Pike County people will know that that's Terry Robertson's grandson.
And Mina.
And Mina, yep. I didn't mean anything. Terry's just an old coach official that.
Oh, yeah. I know what you meant.
Yep.
In the basketball world.
Yep, we miss him.
Here's a bad pass that hit Tom even the shins and a turnover. It's just the second on Pittsfield on the day. That hasn't been a problem, but, man, getting stops strung together on this defensive end has been an issue.
It was a bad pass, but catchable. I think you got to make that and help your teammate.
Short hop.
Yep.
You got to pick it with the backhand on the glove, I think. Here's Dietrich, works his way in and takes the ball right out of bounds for a turnover.
Second turnover of the ball game against Illini West. I thought he had taken a couple of steps ahead of that even.
Dietrich was a fantastic golfer. This Illini West team had a great golf season. They and Pittsfield golf against each other quite a bit, a little bit of a rivalry, kind of, I guess, if there's such a thing in golf. Here's Petty for a deep 3. It's no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, last touch by Allen. It'll be Illini West basketball. Ethan Gratton going to check in for the first time, the 6'1 junior, sitting down Eli Mendenhall.
Got to have confidence when you shoot that 3. You know, there comes a time in your basketball career when you just got to know I'm going to make those. And you watch Dietrich and Mudd, they know they're going to make them.
Yeah, you miss every shot you don't shoot with confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here's Robertson, just gets to the lane. High glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. 2 Mudd from 10, good. Robertson got the second chance opportunity for his squad, and they made the most of it. 22-12 Chargers with 4:48 to play in the half. Their biggest lead of the contest on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Allen with the right wing. Long skip pass. Tom Hay for a 3. It's way long, and the rebound came down to Dietrich. Dietrich into the front court, takes his man off the dribble. Reach around pass, Mudd, window, in for 2. Brad Tomei wants a timeout. The Chargers with another basket here. Jack, just good ball movement by this team. A dribble drive in, reach around pass to Mudd. He finishes at the window for another 2. And Illini West up by 12 with 4:25 to play in the half.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
4:25 to play in the half. Brad Tomei takes his second time out of this contest, and it's 24-12 Illini West. And, you know, you can talk about, what's Pittsfield not doing well? Well, defensively, they've got to move better because Illini West moving the ball well. But I think more what you need to talk about right now is how well this Charger team is playing.
Yeah, they're just really good athletes, and they're playing at a really high level. When they played Eureka for that first 20 minutes, the, third-rated team and defending champion, they had them beat. And I think they're coming out with something to prove because they didn't like getting beaten that game.
Yeah, I mean, they look like a good basketball team to me right now. And you can tell at 8-6, they maybe aren't as consistent as they wanted to be in the first half of the season, but right now they're looking pretty good.
Look out for them in the Hancock tournament. Hancock County tournament starts on the 9th.
Yeah, it's the same week as the Winchester tournament. Brian Shoemaker will have the call from all the games at the Hancock County tournament at Augusta. That should be a fun week. Here's a bad pass and a tip and a turnover. Third on the Sockies. Yeah, Dietrich on the takeaway.
Petty's got to do a little better job there.
Dietrich on a pull-up. Jay now, no good. And the rebound saved in Robertson. Nope, they say he ran out of real estate on the sideline. So it'll be Socky basketball. But good hustle by this Charger team, too. And you know when things are going well, guys seem to hustle a little more.
Yeah, Pittsfield kind of was watching that ball bounce out of bounds, and Mr. Robertson just about tipped it back.
There's not much of a sideline on either side here, so you have to be careful.
You can get checked on the other side.
Yeah, on the far side, there's a blackboard and a whiteboard, and they both have little trays, to hold your chalk or your marker. Don't go into that very hard. You can cut yourself. Here's Grattan down low. Good job feeding the post by Allen, and Grattan finishes up at the window for 2, his first of the contest.
I like that Ethan Grattan's really starting to establish things. In fact, people autograph their names on those boards when they get checked into them, I think.
I like Grattan. You know, he's a good player. He's just finally finding some of that confidence, and now I believe he'll pick up his first foul.
It was close. It could have went either way. Grattan's going to pick up the foul, his first, team third, ball out of bounds.
Did you say third team foul?
Yep.
Thank you.
That was a shooting foul? I'll be darned. That came really late. 24-14, 3:16 left. First one up and good.
LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing for all your trucking and hauling needs. Call the Dunhams and their professional team at LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing, 217-285-2808.
Shoot will be violation on the second when he made it, but it will not count.
Yeah, Wesley Robertson actually was at the top of the key, and he came in a little bit earlier. No, Robertson was the guy who violated the line.
Oh, I thought Shoop stepped over it, too.
Shoop was your shooter. Robertson just, he was beyond the three-point line. That ball has to contact the rim before he can come inside the arc.
Either way, it didn't count.
Yep, Tame 3, too long, and the rebound pulled down by Dietrich. Saki's on a little bit of a drought here offensively. 25-14 Chargers with just under 3 minutes to play in the half. Here's a pass on the left side. Dietrich, he'll fire a three over the smaller Daniel, no good. Wesley Robertson, though, with the offensive board. The freshman to his junior brother. He'll put up a three, no good. Another offensive rebound. Drake Mudd won't fall. And Connor Allen has the board for the Sakis. It's then knocked out of bounds by Mudd. It'll be Pittsfield ball, length of the court to go.
That is the 4th offensive board already for Illini West. 2:39 left in the half of the Truck scoreboard, 25-14, and the Sakis need an answer quick.
Mendenhall back in as Grattan takes a chair for Pittsfield. Long skip pass to Petty. It's Pittsfield shooting from 3.
3 of 10.
Look at it down low now. Tame finds Mendenhall, who puts it in for 2. Good find, one junior to the other.
He's got 3.
You can tell there's some gaps in the backside of that defensive zone, and Tame found at that time to find the big boy Mendenhall for an easy 2. 2:09 to play in the half. Out top with it, Robertson hands it to Mudd. Mudd backs his way in against Tame. Good defense by Tame. Right side to Dietrich. Long skip pass, Shoop for 3, no good, and the ball going to be headed towards us and saved in bounds. And now they'll call it traveling. Brad Tame thought maybe Robertson had been out of bounds when he saved it.
There was no doubt he was out of bounds, quite honestly.
1:49 to play in the half.
Let me point out where he stepped out of bounds. Let me help you with that.
It didn't end up mattering. Here's Mendenhall in the paint. Goes out to Tame, left side 3, no good. Rebound, Daniel trying to secure it, just could not do so, and they'll give it to the Sakis. Kennedy Gooding going to come in and talk with the official, make sure they both saw the same thing. I think this should be a Illini West ball, and it will be.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the right call. They got together and got it right. It went off of Daniel's hand. I don't know if there was a lot of doubt about that, and I'm about 85, 90 feet away.
That's a big banner, you know it? I mean, I know it's got cuts in it. That's a big banner.
Rusty still in the Navy?
Yes.
Okay, thanks for that, Bethany. 1:20 to play in the half. 25-16 Chargers. It's been a while since they've scored, too. Kind of a lull in this game offensively. Robertson.
Bergman took a couple people with him there.
Gets it to Mudd. Mudd shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Allen. Something Illini West not doing. Remember we talked about those assists. There's a lot more one-on-one type of trying to make a shot for yourself right now for the Chargers. Pittsfield's got to take advantage of this scoring drought. A minute to play in the half. Tame out front. Gets it to Petty. Petty, Tame, over to Daniel. Daniel from the baseline. Shot put up and good. Good ball movement by the Sakis that time. And a two-pointer for Nolan Daniel. He's got 5 to make it 25-18. 42 ticks to play.
Get a stop here. Make a game out of it.
Robertson tries the drive. Kicks it out. Dietrich to Shoop. Shoop in the middle to Bergman. Sets up for a shot. He gets it to go. Good answer by the Chargers.
He's got 3.
9-point game with 25 seconds to play in the half. Petty brings it across.
It's an important possession right here.
Gets it to Allen on the right wing. Back out to Javen Petty. Tame with 13 seconds to play in the half. We'll have the Little Jess Motors halftime show just moments away. Tame, left side. Gets it into Mendenhall. Tom Hay, left side three, no good. Rebound tipped around, secured by Bergman to Robertson. And we've reached halftime as the buzzer sounds. It's Illini West on top of the Pittsfield Sockies, 27-18 as we head to the Little Jess Motors halftime show on Central Illinois Sports.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. The road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the beautiful and historic city that is Pittsfield, Illinois, a community that feels like home.
Home to over 4,000 residents, a progressive and growing community, serves as an amazing place to live, learn, work, and play. With civic, charitable, family, and recreational activities available, you'll never be bored here. Attend an event or festival. Play some disc golf on our new championship course. Spend the day fishing, or even catch a Civil War reenactment. As a community driven by success, Pittsfield provides numerous incentives to assist citizens and local businesses. Our goal in Pittsfield is to truly advance and prosper. Staying healthy is made easy here, with access to doctors, dentists, and other medical specialists throughout the community. People come to Pittsfield for a variety of reasons: stately historical homes, an abundance of natural resources, hunting, scenic areas along the Illinois and Mississippi rivers, festivals, recreational opportunities, and much more. People stay in Pittsfield simply because life here is great. Picture yourself in Pittsfield today.
Back with you on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A halftime lead here for the Illini West Chargers over the Pittsfield Sockies, 27-18, as the Chargers got a stop there in the final possession for Pittsfield. Didn't allow the Sockies to cut it closer and enjoy this 9-point lead at the break.
It was 17-12 after one quarter. The lead went up to 11 or 12 a couple of times, and it's 27-18 here at halftime. Pittsfield's turned it over 3 times, Illini West 3 times. No foul problems, really. Adam Musgrave with a couple, and one on Ethan Gratton on the other side. The big boy Gannon Berkman with 2 fouls, and one on Nolan Daniel. They haven't called a lot of fouls in this tournament. It is 27-18. They've let them play. We'll come back and tell you more on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Shooting percentages, individual scoring, and more on the halftime show after these.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Lipcomb Insurance Services realize today's risk. A good risk management plan is a necessity. It takes thought and consideration in many variables that face you as a producer. No one solution can be the answer. At Lipcomb Insurance Services, we have over 40 years of experience with agriculture and the problems you face. We offer a wide variety of options to help you shoulder some of the risk. We understand farming. We will go over your goals and challenges as a producer and build a risk management plan that fits your operation. Contact Brett Lipkeman at 217-242-2703. Lipkeman Insurance Services, a trusted and proven provider of federal crop insurance for over 20 years. Go Eagles! Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvements, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Winner of this one will play at 5 o'clock tonight against Monmouth-Roseville, who got the 44-25 win in the first contest today in the Constellation semifinals. Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making each customer's needs, making sure they're satisfied, I should say. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com. Stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. It is a 27-18 truck scoreboard halftime lead for Illini West. Pittsfield 8 of 22, 36%, 3 of 12 from the arc, 25%, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Led in scoring in the first half by Nolan Daniel with 5 points, 3 for Connor Allen, 2 for Ethan Gratton, 3 for Eli Mendenhall, a 3 for Brennan Tomhave, and 2 from Adam Musgrave. Drake Mudd has 14 points and 9 for Nolan Dietrich in the first half, 3 points for Gannon Bergman, and a single point for Shoup in the first half. 10 of 21 shooting, 47.6%, 5 of 8 from the arc for the Chargers, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. They lead it 27-18 at halftime on the Little Jess Motors halftime show on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey guys, it's James and Todd coming at you from Jersey's here. Hey, and it is a beautiful day outside.
Catch all the action at Jersey's in Camp Point. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, horseshoes. Check out our brisket bacon burger, our Nashville hot chicken. Fried chicken every Thursday night. Enjoy an afternoon on the patio or catch a game on one of our 7 TVs. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Todd, you got some beers for us?
Hey, you know what? It's time for that segment.
We love beer!
Ice-cold draft beer, unmatched craft selection, and signature drinks. Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot, but at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
This is Alexis, nurse practitioner.
This is Dr. John Olson. He is the best neurosurgeon.
Well, I paid her to say that.
However.
Many of the patients that Alexis sees, we talk about that day, and we're able to collaborate real time on the patients.
Having another provider that's not a surgeon work with the surgeon, I think you get the best of both worlds. If you have any neck or back pain, come see us in the Spine Center.
Pike County Lumber is the place to start all your building projects. They offer a huge selection of framing and specialized lumber, beautiful interior and exterior doors, and multiple roofing options that can be delivered to your rooftop. Start your indoor projects at Pike County Lumber too. New or renovated bathrooms are one of their specialties. Updating your flooring, time for a new kitchen, any project from start to finish. You can trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Well, welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. About a minute away from the second half play-by-play, 27-18. Games at 1 o'clock and 2:30 today in the winner's bracket. Camp Point Central will take on a very tall Illini Bluffs team and a very young Illini Bluffs team. On the other side, Southeastern, the 2 seed, takes on the number 3 seed in Eureka, who just about fell to this Illini West team. both of those ought to be dandy matchups, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, and I think it also reiterates the point that you tried to make in the first half, is that this Illini West team's, really a quarter away from maybe playing in the semifinals in this tournament.
Yep, real good team.
So Pittsfield's got their work cut out for them. They're going to try to come back and win this contest, and it will be, I think it should be Pittsfield ball to start this half.
I'm trying to find out.
There's only one scoreboard in Brophy, and they don't have it hooked up to even display like the individual player fouls. So,
well, they finally got the shot clock turned off in the first game. It was buzzing the whole first quarter.
Well, in the first quarter, only about 2 minutes of it. It was annoying, though. I say, you want to know what it sounded like? It'll be Pittsfield basketball. They've got Petty, Musgrave, Tom Habe, Daniel, and Allen. Illini West counters with Robertson, Mudd, Bergman, Shoup, and Dietrich.
You're going to have to be able to get some shots from three and get them to fall to get back into this one.
Would you tell us the shot from three the first half?
Pittsfield was 3 of 12. The other side, 5 of 8.
Here's a pass down low. Allen underneath. Shot fake. Got to go up with it. Under the rim. Too far. And the rebound comes down to Dietrich.
Got to go up right away.
And he kind of hesitated there. It was just a little deep. Here's Bergman on the other side. His shot up no good, but he's fouled by Connor Allen. And Bergman to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Tell you what, Tom Hay found Allen there in a spot I didn't think he could find him. He was wide open, needed to go up. And then he was late getting down on the other side, picked up the foul. Bergman to the free throw line, has 3, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Just underway in the second half, 27-18 is the Illini West lead. Bergman's first one up is no good.
Moose Lodge 420, hey, check them out this evening for their Friday meal special. I believe I saw it's Johnny's Pizza this week at the Moose Lodge. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield.
Bergman tries the second. It is up and no good, and the rebound comes off the other way to Pittsfield.
And if I'm wrong and it's not Gianni's Pizza, well, if you don't like what the special is, you can just go across the street and eat there.
Who got that rebound?
That was a rebound, I believe, by Musgrave, was it not?
I have no idea.
I don't either. That's just who I thought. Tom Abe against the zone defense again of Illini West. Played this 1-3-1, I'd say about 70% of that first half. Switched to a man for a bit after Pittsfield hit a couple of shots, but not a lot of reason to go out of it right now if you're the Chargers. Here's Tom Abe way out front. Throws a high pass to Petty.
When they played Eureka, Robertson was on the other end underneath the basket, actually.
Long pass over the top to Petty. Look for the middle, not open. You can try a lob down low to Daniel, and Daniel saves it in. Good hustle by Musgrave to also run it down.
That's a crazy pass.
Well, it's not a bad idea. It's just you have to. Here's Daniel now for a three. It's good. Good shot by Nolan Daniel, and this is nothing bad about Nolan when I say this. You can't throw Nolan the ball in the post. You know, he's 5'7", 5'8", maybe. He's not going to post up against Bergman, who's 6'4".
I'll tell you what, Daniel saved the day not only with the shot, but the save, because Petty put him in a tough spot.
Here's Robertson. Looks on the left side, Mudd. Mudd had a nice first half. He's a good player. Here's a dribble drive in by Dietrich. Kicks to the wing, and Robertson got it moving a little too fast and turns it over. Sakis want to run into the front court now. Thame brings it up. Tax kicks it out to Petty. Puts it on the deck to Musgrave right wing. It's been a tough game for Adam Musgrave as far as his type of offensive play. He's, really kind of your slasher. Now they find him backdoor. Shot blocked by the man, but they're going to call that a foul.
That's going to go against Dietrich, but what a find underneath to find Musgrave. That was a pretty pass.
Yeah.
Did they call it on Dietrich?
I think so. Look, they get the ball backdoor Musgrave and a foul on Dietrich. I don't know, but he'll shoot second. 2 shots.
First one up by Musgrave is good. He's got 3.
I don't know, Jack. On the replay, sure looked like that might have been a clean block. Maybe they said they got him with the body?
Well, they just didn't get to see the replay like you. That's kind of a neat feature. 27-22. All of a sudden, the Sakis are right back in this. 27-23.
Well, we're trying to get to a point where we're on almost TV quality broadcast. Long way to go. Hopefully another 10 years we can figure it out. 5:45 to play in the third quarter.
11th year video. We're getting better, I
guess. we might have peaked at this point, quite honestly.
Yeah. I'm as good as I'm going to be, and that worries a lot of people.
Robertson on the dribble drive. Tried to find the man down low. Ball poked loose. Allen on the floor after it. Saki stealing it away. They get it to Tom Hay. They say, bring it down the floor, young man. Right side, Daniel. Turns down the 3 to Allen. Free throw line jump shot. Banks it home. and it's a 2-point game. Sockies bank it in with Connor Allen as they transition into the front court. Daniel finds Allen, puts it up, banks it in, and the Sockies are within 2.
Did you know that Prairieland FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairieland FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Well, Jack, who would have thought it? It looked like Pittsfield was kind of dead in the water, and all of a sudden, they're back within 2 points.
Gretchen Petty's got a great job here. Look at that. Hello, how are you? Eli's home. How about the comeback here? Maybe Eli's good luck.
Oh, okay. I'm just glad you're back with us now.
Why am I just looking at the babies, you know?
Gone away for a moment.
No, well, like I said, a lot of people are worried about me not getting anything.
This Sockies have made the adjustment on the offensive side, on the back side of that zone. They found something there on that diagonal pass from the wing. It's worked a couple of times. It also allows you to get the ball down there. If you can't get the shot, you can get the ball right back out to the wing, and that guy's got a good look. So a couple of options there. Be interesting to see if Illini switches out of the zone now.
They have split the seam on some dangerous passes, but they've thrown crisp passes, and it's made a difference.
Dietrich brings it into the front court.
Keep Bud and Dietrich from making threes.
Works it out to Bergman. Now to Dietrich. 5 minutes to play in this third quarter. Hands it over to Robertson. Robertson shot fake and a drive. Gets it out to Wesley Robertson. Over to Dietrich for a three. It's off the mark. Rebound loose underneath and saved in bounds. No, running out of real estate on that end was Illini West, and it'll be Saukey basketball. The chance to tie or take the lead.
It's easier to shoot threes when you got a big lead. All of a sudden, you put them up and it's a little tougher, and when you miss one or two, you lose your confidence.
4:45 to play in the third. Sockies have trailed by double digits in this game, but right now within 2. Musgrave, as they've switched to a man now, has Illini West. Kind of thought that might be the case. Here's Petty. Gets it out to Musgrave. Musgrave on the dribble drive. Over to Daniel for the three and the lead. No good. Rebound saved in. No, Petty couldn't get it. He had a hand on it, just couldn't get it in. And it's out of bounds for Illini West, length of the court to go.
I thought Daniel was going to hit that. It's a good look.
Yeah, you don't mind the shot at all. It didn't go in, but it's a good look. 4:11 to play in the half.
Third quarter.
First half of the half. Thank you. First half of the second half. You just let me. Always interrupting me. Here's a drive. Dietrich beats his man baseline, kicks it out to Robertson. Robertson against Daniel, the little man's game. Now they get it to Wesley Robertson. Mudd, who's been a little quiet here in the quarter, going to try the drive. Fadeaway jump shot, tough one, no good. Bergman rebound, put back up, high glass won't fall. Connor Allen the board for the Sockies, and they'll say he traveled as he fell down. He's just kind of a klutz, I guess.
Turnover number 4, offensive board by Bergman, defensive board by Allen. And that was his 4th board of the day. No break on that one.
3:44 to play in the third. In the corner, Dietrich. Baseline drive. Tried to throw it in the middle. It's out of bounds off of Mudd. And it'll be Saukey basketball.
6th turnover on the Chargers. 3rd in the second half, and we're only halfway through. Pittsfield down 27-25. I wouldn't have thunk it when they started this one.
What was the halftime score?
It was 27-18.
All right, thank you. Petty with the ball in the corner, gets it to Musgrave. Musgrave, dribble drive in. See, when they switch to the man, that's where Musgrave can be effective, and he got switched off with the freshman guarding him and took him to the hoop.
Robertson picks up the foul. That's Wesley, his second team foul. Ooh. They've called things other than that, shooting fouls before. Now we've got some replacements in. Mendenhall in. Allen sits down.
Petty. Inbound, gets it to Tom Hay, right side, dribble drive in, back to Petty in the corner. They run him off the three. Out top, Daniel, wide open three, no good. Rebound down to Mudd, he falls, and that'll be a trap.
Turnover number 7 on this squad from Illini West, 4 in the second half.
Very similar to what happened to Allen down there. Might have been fouled, but just clumsy, I guess. Inbounds, comes to Tom Hay in the corner. He'll get it out of that spot.
I'd like to see Tom Habe drive to the bucket like he did the last game a few times.
I mean, I think Illini West was effective in that zone, but don't you feel like they had the athletes to play Pittsfield pretty well in a man?
Oh, definitely.
Here's Musgrave, knifes in, high glass, no good. Rebound down to Bergman.
Bergman brings the ball down. You got to take it from him there.
Gets it to Dietrich. Chargers have been in a funk offensively since about halfway through the second quarter. They've only scored 2 points since then.
Yeah, this building has kind of lit up a little bit for the Pittsfield side.
Well, they're shooting on the north end. That's a big deal. Here's a drive in. Bergman shot up. They'll say, count the bucket?
No way. No way.
I'm going to say count. I thought maybe he was going to call it travel.
They're going to count that bucket?
Well, definitely went in.
Well, I know that, but he shot it after he was fouled.
That was against the Sakis, Nolan Daniel, his first, team's second. Let's take a look at the replay.
Bergman's got 5 now. He'll get the free throw. Daniel picked up the foul.
I don't know, Jack. Looks like maybe a pretty good call there, actually.
Bergman with the free throw. Up and good. Bergman 6.
I, in live time, thought he had traveled as well, but I think he kept that pivot foot down, kind of lowered his shoulder a bit.
But didn't he get fouled ahead of the shot? That's what I'm saying.
Nope, I'll show you the replay later.
Okay. You'll explain it to me later, Dad.
Good talk, son. Out top, Daniel. 5-point game again now as the Chargers on top. Here's Petty. Kicks to Musgrave. Sakis have not scored since they switched to the man. Here's Mendenhall, drives in, shot up no good, fouled by Bergman.
His third, team third. Put Mendenhall the free throw line. I like that. You got to get that big man out of the middle if you can.
Yeah, good ball movement here by the Sakis. Mendenhall really aggressive, and he'll get rewarded for free throws here.
We are 4 for 6 from the free throw line. 2:12 left in the quarter, 30-25. Mendenhall's first is too long.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052. Get on the books for spring with Waters Concrete.
Bergman down, and Robertson, as in freshman, comes in. Mendenhall makes his second, 2 for 4 from there, has 5.
Not the deepest bench we've ever seen for an Illini West program.
No.
Really strong at the top. Here's Robertson, just drives right by everybody and shoots a layup. I mean, that was easy.
His first 2 of the day, and you got to stop him there.
He's quick, but the Sakis just pretty poor on the defensive effort there.
I'm going to tell you,
2 minutes to play in the third.
I've watched him play 3 games. First time I've seen him shoot a layup, usually he passes that ball.
Musgrave tried to go down low. Petty threw it in the middle and threw it away.
5th turnover, second in the second half.
Dietrich on the run out. Long 2-step. Shot up no good. Rebound Mudd there for the putback.
Mudd's got 16.
Chargers back up by 8 now as their points have come in a hurry. 1:30 to play in the third on the Trex LLC scoreboard.
Can't turn the ball over that easily.
Daniel to Musgrave. Tries the dribble. Again, Saki's just the free throw from Mendenhall since they went to the man.
Yep.
Here's Daniel now on the spin, and a foul going to be called on Robertson.
Robertson, as in Colby, picks up the foul, his first, team 4th. Allen in, Petty sits down. They put Allen there to substitute quite a while ago, but just didn't get a stoppage to get him in. 1:15 left in the quarter.
Saki's under their own hoop. Looking for Musgrave and threw it away.
Well, he might have got shoved ahead of that, too.
1:09 to play in the third. Chargers could take a double-digit lead again after Pittsfield had cut it to 2. Robertson, left side, Mudd, 3, good.
Take the pressure off. They're pretty good. Wasn't that Dietrich or that was Mudd?
Mudd.
Okay, he's got 19.
And it's an 11-point Charger lead. 50 seconds to play in the third.
We had 25, and we were down by 2. Now we've got 27.
There's a travel.
4 turnovers in our last 5 trips.
I haven't turned it over yet today. Sorry you've had trouble with that, Jack. 40 seconds to play in the third.
I've had an upset stomach. I don't think, not really.
Not from Taco Bell, you didn't.
No, I did not.
Here's Mudd 3 right side. It's an air ball. A little early in the shot clock, possibly. Into the front court, Mendenhall running the floor well. He finds Tom Abe. Good look. 3 ball on the way is in and out. Just wouldn't fall through. Rebound down to the Chargers. Saki's got the look they wanted. 15 seconds to play in the period. Illini West an 11-point lead. And the basketball here trying to close out the quarter by beating a buzzer. With 5 seconds left. Dietrich trying to create. Drives in, spin move to the rim, and in for two. Pretty play by that young man right there as Nolan Dietrich scores as the buzzer sounds. And how about the run by Illini West as they end the third quarter on a, what do we see there, Jack? 12-1 run. Dietrich finishes at the rim. Chargers up big, headed to the fourth.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Well, it was 27-25 at just moments ago. Now it's 39-26, 11-1 run. We're making it 12-1 run. Pittsfield 10 of 39 or 29, 34%, 15 of 32 is Illini West, and they'll get the basketball to start the fourth.
Chargers, big run there at the end of the quarter, and it all came in, the last 3 minutes, basically.
Yeah. 4 turnovers really hurt.
Yep. Here's Mudd, left-hand layup up and good. 15-point lead, biggest of the day right now for Illini West on the Trucks LLC scoreboard.
He's got 21.
Good player. He's an all-tournament type of guy. Here's Musgrave on a fadeaway J, no good. Saki's not hit a shot in a while. Now Allen down to the floor to get the rebound. Good hustle to Musgrave.
5 boards for that young man today.
Musgrave to Tomave. And not to beat a dead horse, but the Sakis have scored 1 point since they switched to this man-to-man. Down low, good find. Daniel to Mendenhall for 2. Good pass.
Way to use the board, big boy.
Yeah, gotta use that backboard when you're in tight. I think Eli Mendenhall's responded to being taken out of the starting lineup fairly well, don't you? A lot of guys sit and sulk. Here's a 3 now on the way by Dietrich. And when things are going good, they're going good, aren't they?
14 for him, not as much pressure, and he makes 16-point lead, biggest of the day.
44-28, under 7 minutes to play.
I don't know that Pittsfield's done a lot wrong. I just think Illini West right now is just a better team.
Here's Daniel on the right side. Well, he'd like to challenge that shooter at least with a hand up in his face. Here's Tomave on a drive, knocked away from behind, and it'll be Saki basketball. Here's Petty back in. He'll sit Allen down. On the other side, we see Bergman return, replacing Wesley Robertson for the Chargers.
I walked out with Bergman day before yesterday when he got all those fouls called so quickly. And I said, you just couldn't catch a break today, could you?
He said, no kidding.
Yeah. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Daniel over to Musgrave. On the right side, Petty. Tomei with 6:23 to play. Petty, baseline jump shot, pull up good.
Attaboy. These first 2 of the day, double figures last game.
Jabin's one of those guys that can score him in a hurry, though, as well. 6:13 to play in the game. 14-point game. You think Illini West would try to go a little slow down here, maybe? Not stall, but just try to run some offense every possession.
Well, you know, they like shooting the 3, and they're 7 of 12 from there.
It's pretty good.
Really good.
Now here's an offensive foul on an illegal screen called against Bergman.
Turnover number 8. Bergman picks up his 4th foul. 5th team foul. Turnover is the 8th, 5th in the second half. And
Bergman just kind of stuck the hip out that time.
4 of those came when the Sakis got it down to 27-25. And that's the first turnover since then. 5:55 left in this one. Pittsfield's got their work cut out.
Same thing you talk about a lot. The ball handler didn't really bring the man to the screen. Didn't bring his defender there, so Bergman tried to help out and just got caught with a hip check.
Said, hey, can we split that foul?
Daniel on the dribble drive to Tomave in the corner, out to Petty. Petty drives the lane, kicks it out to Daniel. Now Musgrave. Musgrave knifes the lane. Little floater up as he hungs in the air. No good. Rebound Mendenhall up and in for 2.
He's come to play. He's got 9.
44-32. 12-point game. 5:25 left on the Trucks LLC scoreboard.
Most points I've seen him score this season in a game.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for Eli.
Like I said, when you said he got out of the starting lineup, and he's come back with a little desire. Good for him. Eli's a great young man.
Here's a drive by Dietrich. Shot up is no good, and they're going to call out a blocking foul. Could have gone either way, I'd say, but it's going to be on Mendenhall.
Mendenhall will pick up the foul, his first, team's second of the second half. Free throws?
It should be Dietrich at the free throw line here.
It is, I think. I can't really see anybody there.
It's Dietrich.
Yep, Dietrich at the free throw line, 5:10 left. 44-32. First one is up and good.
The Trucks LLC scoreboard is presented by Trucks LLC, 217-922-0044 for all of your diesel repair needs. Call the Trucks guys. Make sure to check them out on Facebook. It's TRUX Trucks.
Dietrich makes them both. He's got 16. Two guys with 38 between them.
And makes it 46-32 with 5:05 left. Out top, Tom Have finds Mendenhall in the paint. Turnaround shot, finishes again.
Double figures, no, or Eli Mendenhall, not Noah. I don't know if he's ever in double figures.
He's going to have to score enough to let you know that you can figure out his name.
Eli.
At least he didn't call him Gary.
Amen.
Out top with it is Dietrich. Pittsfield's got to have a stop, though, sometime, right? Here's Dietrich, turnaround shot, and he'll answer the other way. Pretty move by Dietrich.
Too easy. He's got 18.
48-34 Chargers, 4:30 left.
Now both teams think they have a post presence, and they're going to it.
Daniel with it. Just tell me Bergman has 4 fouls.
Yep.
He's still out there. Tom Have drives in, leaves it to Mendenhall. Ooh, nice rip, drive, finish at the rim, 4-2. Eli Mendenhall playing with the confidence the Sakis have been looking for him to have. Gets the ball on the post entry. Watch this, rip, power dribble, score. Mendenhall for 2 more. Timeout by the Sakis. Back with you after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
4:15 left, 48-36. The Illini West lead. Pittsfield called the timeout. They've got 2 left. Eli Mendenhall's come to play here in the final quarter. They're getting the ball to him, but Pittsfield's got to play better on that other end if they're going to try to make a last run at this.
13 for him, 10 in the second half. Never thought I'd say I want to clone Eli Mendenhall.
Here's Robertson down low. Leaves it in the corner. Dribble drive in and a foul called as Shoup was trying to drive the lane. He's bumped and fouled by one of the Sakis. It's either
Musgrave, isn't it?
Musgrave or Mendenhall. Let's wait and see.
They're not going to tell us.
It is against Musgrave.
Now they tell us.
Saki's 4th team foul, 3:59 left. Ball to bounce to the Chargers underneath. Left side, Dietrich, 3, no good. Rebound though, run down by Robertson. He'll attack. Ooh, good find. Hits Mudd actually in the face, misses the shot, and the rebound down to the Sakis Mendenhall. That was a tremendous pass by Robertson. It even surprised Drake Mudd.
Clear as mud.
Left side with it is Petty. Daniel. 3:39 left in a 12-point game. Long skip pass goes to Petty. Back in that zone for the Chargers, 1-3-1.
Tom Have was open.
Tom Have, right side, 3, good. Tom Have from downtown, and the Sakis back within 9.
He's got 6.
3:23 left.
Got to have a stop.
Well, if you're Pittsfield, you got to string together stops, and if you're Illini West, you need to run good offense here.
If you're Illini West, you got to use your athleticism right now.
Here's Mudd in the lane, gets it on the baseline. Dietrich wide open from 15. Good again. Not going to miss that, is he? And Dietrich with another 2. Helps extend the Charger lead back to 11. Good ball movement. Dietrich got the dribble drive. Mudd finds him on the baseline as he nails it there and puts the Chargers up by 11.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. The road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
.307 left, 50-39 is the Illini West lead. As the Chargers got the baseline jump shot to go from Nolan Dietrich. How many points for him now?
Dietrich's got 20, 21 for Mudd.
Wow, 41 of their 50 points?
Yeah, 41.
Wow, those two have played well today.
Count.
Here's Musgrave. Dribble drive in, gets to the window. Pretty easy two there.
He's got 6.
Makes it a 9-point game.
He looked fast on that, didn't he?
It's with a little full court pressure now with just under 3 minutes to play. Pass to Shoop into the front court. Shoop's a guy that doesn't touch the ball much offensively, does he?
No, but if you foul him, he can make free throws.
Yeah,
we saw that the other day.
Here's Dietrich right by the man, over through the post man, saved in bounds. It'll be tipped. And around to the Sakis. Here they go into the front court. Musgrave, dribble drive in. Slowed down, shot up no good. Rebound Tom Habe, puts it back up and in for 2.
Good find for Tom Habe after the miss.
7-point game with 2:17 left. 50-43 Chargers on the Trucks scoreboard. And a foul on Nolan Daniel as Robertson got a step on him.
You got to foul somebody. Pittsfield picks up their 5th. Daniel picks up his 2nd. 2:13 left, 50-43, making a little run. Gotta like it that they're giving it a go.
2:13 to play. Shoop. It's a 2. Robertson, now they spread the floor.
They want Robertson and Dietrich and Mudd to be the guys with the ball out here. No,
2 minutes left. Petty out on Robertson near the half-court line. He'll bump him with the hip and be called for the foul.
His first, team 6. One more, they'll go to the bonus. 1:58 left, and I think you got to do it quick. And, pick your poison. Bergman's not out there, right?
Bergman is out there, but he's not going to touch the ball in this situation.
Well, can you foul him away from the ball?
Dietrich inbounds it to Shoop. Back to Dietrich. He's still on the dribble now.
He's hard to catch.
Yeah, he's a good runner. And now Petty fouls Dietrich and sends him to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Petty's 2nd, team 7th. Dietrich, who hasn't been to the free throw line, but he's been good from outside. 20 points, 11 in the second half. And at 1:49, it's a 7-point game, 50-43 on the Truck scoreboard. The 1 and bonus for Nolan Dietrich.
Good.
First one's up and good for the senior. Give him 21, tied for the lead in scoring.
Bowlers Universe, they're open until midnight tonight. Tomorrow they'll be open 4 to midnight. Check them out on New Year's Eve at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Dietrich might not be the guy you want to foul. He's got 22.
52-43 Chargers with 1:49 left. Petty into the front court for Pittsfield.
Got to score quick.
He's going to be fouled by Mudd. Just the 6th foul, though.
I have no idea why he would want to foul him way out there, though. 30 foot from the basket.
He just kind of reached across. Interesting. 1:43 left. Daniel with it against Robertson. Toward the wing. Trying to get it out top. Ball stolen away. Shoop on the run out into the front court after the pass deflection. Nolan Daniel hustles back to knock it loose. Mudd picks it up. Power dribble inside, and it's stolen away by Mendenhall. Mendenhall leaves it ahead to Petty. Petty to the rim. Shot no good. Fouled by Shoop.
Shoop's first, team 7. Petty will go to the free throw line. He had a trailer on the other side, just couldn't get it to him. And the 2-shot foul. 5 of 8 is Pittsfield. 1:23 left. You couldn't ask for a better thing. The clock stopped. You're at the free throw line. You're down by 9, and you can make 2 of them up here. You got to make your free throws. Petty's first one is up and no good. Way hard.
Moose Lodge 420. Hey, they've got their coat rack out. You didn't need it yesterday, but it's going to get colder again. If you need a coat, take one. If you have one to give, leave one on the coat rack in front of Moose Lodge 420 on Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Second one up by Petty is in and out, no good. Mendenhall had the board, and they're going to say it went off of Illini West.
Here comes Allen in. Mendenhall sits down. Eli's done a nice job today.
I'm going to tell you right now, the reason that happened is because of Eli Mendenhall. He's had a half. His best half of the season.
Petty, corner, 3, good. From downtown.
You just never know with Javen.
Sakis run the inbounds play. They get it to Petty. Petty does what they asked him to do. Knocks it down from downtown. Timeout by the Sakis. We're back with you after this.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairie Land FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Pike County Lumber is the place to start all your building projects. They offer a huge selection of framing and specialized lumber, beautiful interior and exterior doors, and multiple roofing options that can be delivered to your rooftop. Start your indoor projects at Pike County Lumber too. New or renovated bathrooms are one of their specialties. Updating your flooring? Time for a new kitchen? Any project from start to finish. You can trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
1:15 to play. 52-46, the Illini West lead.
All I can tell you is gobble, gobble.
Pittsfield took the timeout. They're down to 1. Dietrich into the front court. Bumped by Daniel. Knocked down. No call, and it's stolen away.
11 turnovers.
Musgrave on the run.
Second half.
Gets it to Daniel into the front court. Dietrich came up a little lame there. Petty, right side three. No good. Rebound, Allen. Power dribble. Trying to get back up with it. They're going to call for a travel.
Traveling, and Brad Tomei wanted the foul and didn't get the foul called. He's letting people know that he wanted that call.
Let's see. Allen, power dribble. And, I don't know. Could have gotten fouled there, possibly. Inbounds pass to Dietrich. Gets it to Robertson. Robertson brings it up. It's 50 seconds left. Chargers are up 52-46. Pittsfield's got a foul, and now they will foul Mudd with 47 seconds remaining.
Petty will pick up the foul. They had a heck of a time just catching the Charger to foul him. 47 seconds left. 52-46. That was a big call, too.
Yep.
If they don't call the travel and they put him at the free throw line, it could have been a 4-point game. But coulda, woulda, shoulda, but it's not. 47 seconds left. Mudd to the free throw line with a bonus. He's got 21 on the day. First one up is no good.
Rebound down to Petty. Here come the Sakis. Down 6 with 44 seconds left. Petty into the front court. Throws it to Daniel, who nearly stepped out of bounds. Daniel dribble drive. Step back. Jump shot just inside the free throw line. No good. Allen tips it up, and Bergman gets the board. They'll foul him now and send him to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Bergman's 5th board of the day, and Allen was the only guy on the boards that time because right now Eli Mendenhall on the bench. He's got to have a little bit more quickness. 31.8 seconds left, 52-46. 1-and-1. Bergman to the free throw line. Today he is 1 for 4. Mudd missed the only one he shot. So those two are probably the guys you're going to try to foul. 7 of 10 from the free throw line are the Chargers on the day. First one up by Bergman is good. 6 points for him now. 53-46. 31.8 seconds left. 3-possession ball game either way. Bergman's second is also good.
Made them both. 54-46 Chargers. 31.8 seconds left. Petty will pick it up and bring it quickly into the front court. Hands it off to Daniel. Daniel, right side, Tom Ave. Tom Ave, out top, Daniel. Daniel's going to try the dribble drive in, gets to the rim and scores. Brad Tom Ave calls the timeout. Daniel scores 54-48. The advantage for Illini West. Pittsfield's final timeout. Back after this.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
20 seconds left, 20.8 to be exact. Depends on which end you're looking at, because on this end there's no point. Anything, it's just the full number. The other end, 20.8. Robertson to inbound, gets the ball into Shoup, and they'll foul him with, the clock kept running there for a moment after. 18.5 seconds, should be about 19 and a half.
Shoup 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Is Allen going to be the guilty party? I do believe.
It is.
Be his first. Team 9th?
10th.
Okay. Double bonus.
Shoop shooting 2.
9 of 13 from the free throw line is this game. Shoop 1 for 2, 18.5 seconds left. 6-point game. Shoop makes the first. That's a big free throw.
Makes it a 3-possession game.
The second point of the day. 10 of 14. Second one also good.
Made them both. 56-48, 18.5 seconds left. Daniel into the front court for the Sockey's. They're out of timeouts. Petty to Daniel, top of the key. Daniel 3 is an air ball. Tommy saves it into Musgrave, who puts it up and in. Pittsfield can't stop the clock. 56-55 seconds left. Delay game warning on Connor Allen now. 4.5 seconds left. Did stop the clock, though. Bounds comes in. They will not foul Dietrich. No, they will with 1.9 left. Illini West going to win this one. They're going to play in the Consolation Championship against Monmouth Roseville at 5 o'clock this evening over at Western Hall. Pittsfield are going to finish the tournament 1-2 and go to 6-6 on the season.
Play much improved, though. Much improved. Dietrich, who's got 22 on the day, is going to finish as the #1 scorer in the game and makes another, give him 23.
Yeah, he and Mudd both have had really good games today. Yes, kind of alternated halves.
Dietrich
makes them both.
Makes them both. Give him 23 on the day.
58-50. Pittsfield's Daniel will launch a three-quarter court shot 3, no good. And that's the final on this one. Illini West 58, Pittsfield 50. We head to the Illini Community Hospital postgame show where we have final stats. We'll also name our player of the game next.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Brenton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Welcome back to the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Final of this one, Illini West 58, Pittsfield 50. Chargers improved to 9-6 on the season. Sockies dropped to 6-6. And a game that looked like Illini West was just going to run away with it. 9-point lead at halftime. Sockies go on a run to make it 27-25. Then the Chargers ended the third quarter on a 12-1 run, and that proved to be too much for the Sockies to overcome in the end.
Pretty proud of the Sockies in their effort today, though. I really thought they came out and played about as hard as they could to come back in a game that they could have walked away from and not really thought they had a chance, and they lose it 58-50. Sockies were 21 of 46, 45%, 6 of 20 from the arc, 30%, 5 of 10 from the free throw line, led in scoring by Eli Mendenhall with 13, 10 for Nolan Daniel, 8 for Adam Musgrave, 6 points for Brendan Tomhave on a couple of threes. Javen Petty had 5 points for Connor Allen, who I thought played very well, and Ethan Gratton in a reserve role in the first half had a bucket. On the other side, Nolan Dietrich had 24 21 from Drake Mudd, 2 points from Colby Robertson, 3 from Shoup, and 8 for Gannon Bergman, 19 of 38, 50%. 7 of 13 from the arc. That's 53%, and 13 of 17 from the free throw line for Illini West.
This Charger squad, they'll come back and play at 5 o'clock this evening. They'll take on Monmouth Roseville, and what'll be an entertaining consolation championship game. Those are two pretty solid teams.
Yeah, it is. Pretty good game. I think that this tournament's got some good games ahead, and we're going to have a couple more for you at 1 and 2:30 today.
We pause for our final break on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. We name our player of the game next.
Hey guys, it's James and Todd coming at you from Jersey's here. Hey, and it is a beautiful day outside.
Catch all the action at Jersey's in Camp Point. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, horseshoes. Check out our brisket bacon burger, our Nashville hot chicken. Fried chicken every Thursday night. Enjoy an afternoon on the patio or catch a game on one of our 7 TVs. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Todd, you got some beers for us?
Hey, you know what? It's time for that segment.
We love beer!
Ice-cold draft beer, unmatched craft selection, and signature drinks. Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot, but at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
Pike County Lumber is the place to start all your building projects. They offer a huge selection of framing and specialized lumber, beautiful interior and exterior doors, and multiple roofing options that can be delivered to your rooftop. Start your indoor projects at Pike County Lumber too. New or renovated bathrooms are one of their specialties. Updating your flooring? Time for a new kitchen? Any project from start to finish. You can trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
I love working in spine care because when patients get better, there's no better feeling than that.
We both, Alexis and I, take a lot of time listening to their story, which is important so the patients know that we are caring and are thinking about them and not just about their back or just about their neck. You start with the story, you add the exam information, and then you come up with what's causing this problem, and then a treatment plan.
Back at the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, a 58-50 win for the Illini West Chargers over the Pittsfield Sockies. Sockies finish up their play here at the Macomb Western Holiday Boys Basketball Tournament. Their next action will be on January 3rd at home against Pleasant Plains, and then on that Friday, the 6th of January, they head over to the Pit to take on Quincy Notre Dame. So a couple of pretty tough contests for the Sockies coming up in the next week or so.
6-6 on the season now, but I really, even though they only got to play 3 games, I really felt like they played hard in this game and the last game, and they've got some upward swings going here. And, you know, the way Camp Point Central handled Notre Dame, you got to stop their guard play. You got a chance.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And I mean, he ended up with 24 points, Jack, but how many in just that second half for Nolan Dietrich? He's our player of the game in this one here today, helping lead the Chargers to the victory, 58-50 over the Sockies.
He could stretch it out. Nice-looking player. He and Mudd, pretty darn good, and the rest of them fit well with him.
That's going to do it from Brophy Hall. We'll be back with you around 12:40 for pregame coverage of championship bracket semifinals. It'll be Camp Point Central in action against a good Illini Bluff squad, followed by Southeastern taking on Eureka. For Jack and